Här är vi.
Yeah, we here, man.
Yep.
And we're still dressed the same as last week.
Exakt. Så är det.
I hope everybody understands that we do 2 at a time.
Antingen så tror de att vi spelar in 2 avsnitt på en gång, eller så tror de att vi sluskar som inte byter kläder.
Yeah, we're just nasty.
Mm-hmm. Ni får avgöra.
We throw the last episode we talked about throwing poop in faces and stuff.
Right, yeah. Vi kände igen oss. Vad vi kände igen oss.
I could not, as you were talking about, I could not live in those times, man.
Nej, fy fan. Jag tänkte så här, varför gav vi inte bara upp som människor? Så här,
Yeah.
Pest, särskilt i Sverige. Pest, klimatförändring, vinter! Vi klarar ju fan knappt vinter nu. Med pesten också.
And then we put stuff on ourselves like 5-day work week and taxes.
Och så kommer kungen helt plötsligt och bara, jag är kåt! Och så bara tar han en dotter och bara...
Give my 13-year-old to the king so I can get ahead.
Fy fan för att leva på den tiden alltså. Usch. Men, det gör vi inte.
No, we live now.
Yeah.
Where we can reflect on history and make jokes.
Exakt. The privilege we have.
Privilege we have. Was it 21st century privilege?
Yeah. For comedians.
Yeah.
A little while longer.
Man. I try not to have these devastating thoughts. But
Man kan, det är fine. Man kan skämta om allting. Det är lugnt.
oh yeah, we can.
Yeah.
We can joke about it, but
Yeah,
then
yeah.
it's like laugh to keep from crying or laugh to hide the tears type of thing.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think of something to talk about. I wanted to talk to you about.
För lillisarna.
Yeah, because we're talking to the Lils and I always try to share something kind of personal. But maybe you could share something.
Nej, för helvete. Nej, men vi har ju... vi har pratat om sommaren, va? Det har vi.
Not really. Well,
Not really?
You know what? Glad you said that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna buy a barbecue grill.
Nej? Nice.
And I live in an apartment.
Yeah, how's that gonna happen?
I have a cellar space, and I decided I'll get rid of one of my bicycles.
Uh-huh.
Get rid of my son's bicycle, and that would create the space needed to keep a grill there. Because we have like a little gourd behind.
Utanför, på andra sidan liksom.
Like right, you can see it from our place.
Oh yeah.
But they don't do anything with it.
Right.
Our landlord people. So I was like, I could get a grill.
Is it heavy? Can you carry it?
A grill.
Yeah.
It's on wheels.
Yeah, but is the foundation... Är underlaget okej? Kan du rulla på... Eller liksom,
Yeah, it'll be all right. There's one of our neighbors has like a little shitty, like they put out there and they grill out and hang out sometimes. So.
And you want to top them?
Yeah, I want to grill and make some good.
Yeah.
You know, I want to have it where, like in America, the thing I miss here, because 4th of July is coming up,
right?
And this is like grill season. It began last week with Memorial Day. Was last week. And that's how it kind of starts.
Yeah.
Memorial Day is the end of May, and then all the way to Labor Day, which is beginning of September, is like grill season.
Yeah.
So we just go out and fucking grill. That's what we do. So I wanted to bring that. I wish you had that culture here, and I think there's an opportunity. I might have said this before.
Yeah.
Nationaldagen.
Yeah, you did. You did.
It should be a fucking grill day.
Yeah, should be. Vi har ju liksom, det är ganska många grillar i svenska villor och sånt, tycker jag ändå.
There's a good grill culture here.
Yeah.
But I think it should be like 4th of July, when you go around in the US, you see stars and stripes everywhere, of course, flag stuff. And barbecue sauces are out front at this grocery store where you go in, and like robes.
Yeah.
Because they know it's grill time.
Yeah.
And I think that should be something that we all do together here.
Yeah.
But we don't.
True.
So I'm going to get a grill and pull it out there. And one thing that probably won't happen here that happens in the States is, it smells good, man.
Yeah.
What you got?
Yeah.
And then you go, oh man, take a piece.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to like bring that in too, of like buying extra so that if somebody gets the courage up to ask me for a piece.
Yeah. Det kan du glömma. Vad du kan glömma det. Gud vad kul.
Well, I do live in kind of a diverse area.
Okay, so it might work, yeah. Men annars är det typ så här, kolla vad han stoltserar med hur mycket kött han kan köpa. Fy fan för honom. Fy fan.
Look at that chicken looking all marinated.
Vilket kött gillar du mest att grilla?
I like showing off because chicken goes so fast. So grilling marinated chicken and then watching people eat my marinated chicken. That's a great feeling.
I gotta try it. I started eating chicken, so.
Oh, good, good. And then I like a straight up burger, nothing extra, just meat, cheese, and bun.
Yeah.
But on the grill, man, like lamb. We talked about it today. Look, I'm getting my mouth watering.
Yes,
we talked about
you're drooling. That's crazy.
We talked about it today of getting like prawns and putting them on a skewer and grilling some prawns there. So I can't wait to do it. I'm gonna get a grill and get out there. That's when you said summer, it made me think about grilling.
Wow.
And potato salad. I make a banging ass potato salad.
Is that with crème fraîche, or is it just like a French potato salad? Or
no, I do. I'm American, so I do.
It's a sloppy salad.
Unhealthy as fuck. It's mayonnaise. I put boiled eggs in it.
Yeah.
Some chives. I do it.
That's
right.
nice. Oof, God damn. What do you got room for it? No.
Yes, of course.
I can. I would invite myself because I'm not Swedish with you because we're friends.
Yeah.
Men jag ska på en annan, ironiskt nog ska jag till en annan amerikan och som också har en barbecue.
When? I didn't say
on the 6th.
I'm not doing it that day.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm probably going to do it on the weekend of the 4th.
Oh.
Weekend after the 4th.
Then I might be, yeah.
I'm going to let you know.
Ja, jag kommer.
On the 6th, I actually have a gig.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I thought it was the 6th because you talked about it. Okay, cool.
No,
on the 4th, I'm there. I don't have any plans in July.
Cool. I'm going to let you know when we get it all together.
Nice.
And grills are cheap, too. I was looking at grills. I was like, man, because I don't need much.
No.
I don't need a super extravagant grill.
No, you can't have one of those big ones that you can't move because you gotta have to move it.
Yeah. I was considering leaving it out there and other people can use it. But
is it like a gas thing or is it
no,
charcoal?
Just charcoal and just clean it out and people can use it if they want. But Sandra's like, nope.
No. Is it like a klot grill, like a rounded top? And cool.
Simple.
Yeah. Sweet.
I haven't bought it yet, but that's what I'm gonna buy.
You're gonna buy it, yeah.
And do the damn thing.
Sweet.
So now y'all know. I hope y'all are out there grilling.
Yeah.
LILs.
See, you got your money's worth and I'm still fucking anonymous.
Not sharing at all.
No. Det gör jag inte.
Let's bring in the fucking idiot losers that didn't get to hear about our summer excitement of grilling. Mm-hmm. Do you have a favorite grill thing before we do that? Before we bring them in? Oh, you don't eat meat?
No, I don't eat meat, but I used to. Det är den som jag kanske brottas mest med på sommaren när jag känner doften av en entrecote. That is pretty hard to beat. It's been marinated for a long and you just feel that puff come right in your face. It gives me some urging, but I've kept away from it because I enjoy the cute animals. But chickens, I don't like it.
What about mushrooms? On the grill.
Magic mushrooms?
No, man, on the grill.
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, a nice thick, juicy mushroom.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And prawns and all that stuff. And what else? I guess, salmon, of course. And tuna.
Salmon on wood. You got to put it on wood and then put the...
You do? No, you can...
Get like a little slab. Do that.
You can grill it.
Yeah, but don't put it right on there.
No, of course not. Never. No.
You got to get the little salmon, the little wood thing to put the salmon on there, and then it just...
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
I got to teach you something.
Yeah, you do. But this is about Sweden.
Oh, yeah. Throw that salmon on there, man.
Yeah.
Skin down. I would suggest skin down. I don't know.
In med filsa nu.
Yes.
Det här är Teach Me Sweden, en podcast som blandar det bästa i livet, svensk historia och humor. 2 komiker försöker lära varandra svensk historia. Jag heter Erik Broström.
And I'm Jonathan Rollins, and in this episode, I'm talking about something that could be true,
but isn't.
Could be. We're still waiting. The jury's still out. The water is deep.
Stackars jury. De har suttit där sedan 1500-talet säkert.
The water's deep. The animals are real. Beware as we learn about a creature.
Yeah, and also be aware of Ölve och chatte och fnatte. I don't know.
Tweedledum and Tweedledummer.
Yes, and the Wayans brothers.
And the Wayans brothers. Let's do it.
Nu kör vi. Aj, skräm. Ja, jag blev rädd. Hej och hå.
What's up, man?
Bra, läget?
They missed a good, if you're only, if you're not a Patreon subscriber, you missed a good conversation, just saying it.
Vi sa väldigt bra saker.
Never
djupa
seen
saker.
you cry before.
No. Men man kan bli Patreon.
Yeah.
Får man lyssna på det. Det är värt det.
If not, you'll just enjoy this history podcast where two comedians teach each other different stories about Swedish history that they don't know about beforehand. And it's my turn to teach today.
Du har precis lärt dig och jag kommer lära mig nu.
Yes. It's time to learn.
Cool.
I'm here for it. I hope y'all are here for it because it's time.
Jag måste dra. No.
Today, we're diving into the murky waters of Lake Storsjö to explore the legend of Storsjöodjuret.
I love this. I've heard of it, but I don't know anything about it.
Okay.
Go, man, go.
It's Sweden's very own.
Yeah.
Great Lake Monster.
Det är vårt Loch Ness. Gud vad härligt. Storsjöodjuret.
It's of course is less about the monster itself.
Yes. Because it's a history podcast.
It's a history podcast. It's about the people and who've kept the story alive for centuries.
Yeah.
So the Great Lake Monster, Storsjöodjuret, is a legendary creature as said to inhabit the depths of Lake Storsjön in Jämtland.
Ja, jag visste att det var Jämtland. Tänkte att det var Jämtland.
Yes. Jämtland is a fabulous place.
The sovereign state in Sweden.
Yes. Yeah. Y'all should check that one out and listen to that episode just to hear their national song.
Ja, den är fredlig och fin.
Yes.
Inte alls aggressiv.
Really nice, yeah. Makes you want to go and fight for Jämtland.
Yep.
But it all started with an interesting rune stone.
Aha, är det så långt bak alltså?
Yeah, man. There's a rune stone known as Frösö rune stone, and it's located on the island of Frösö.
Vart skickar man grejer där? Det är typ Skatteverket eller någon. Det är ju någon konstig myndighet som har sagt, du ska till Frösön. Jag bara, vad är det för fel på Stockholm? Jag är i Stockholm, ni är i Stockholm. Varför ska den dit för?
Good point. I didn't think about that. I knew I recognized it before. Yeah. Okay. But it's in Lake Storsjö near Östersund. Mm-hmm. And this runestone dates back to the Viking Age.
Shit.
And it contains an inscription in Old Norse.
Norsk runsten alltså?
Old Norse.
Just det, men de har ju varit i Jämtland.
But people don't really know how to read that shit.
För det är så glatt. Kämpebäst som må akta er för. Den kommer äta er om ni går och badar. Ja, men jag fattar ingenting. Nu hoppar vi.
It's a cryptic inscription, though, from what they can gather from it. And it's been the subject of much debate amongst scholars.
Okay.
It does mention a man named Ölve.
Ölve med ö?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And his brother in connection with a journey to England. So that's what's mentioned on the runestone. But the exact meaning is uncertain. And some interpretations suggest it may refer to a voyage undertaken by Ölve and his brother.
Was the brother's name Elve with an ä? Elve en Ölve.
Maybe.
Elve, vad är det Ölve? Är vi framme snart? Förlugna dig lite. De är så här stockholmare på 60-talet. Förlugna dig lite, det är långt kvar på resan.
But it's thought that they involve trade, exploration, and that's what had them on these voyages or whatever.
Mm-hmm, okay, yeah.
But regarding Storsjöodjuret, the runestone's been linked to the mythical creature because it's near Lake Storsjö. Mm-hmm. And some enthusiasts and local residents believe the inscription on the runestone has clues or secrets related to the existence of this creature.
Made by Elven Ölve? No, he's mentioned in the runestone. He didn't make the runestone.
Right.
No. Okay, cool.
And that adds to the mystique and allure of the legend of Storsjöodjuret.
Right.
And the runestone is a part of the folklore and the fascination around the creature, and the stories and myths, and all of the Lake Storsjön surroundings.
And we don't know who made the runes.
No, it's just Viking days, so we're assuming it's Vikings of some sort.
Det var säkert ingen som tog på sig cred för runorna. Yeah. Hey, I didn't make the runes.
I don't make the runes around here.
It just says on the rune. I don't make the runes. I follow them.
I follow the runes, all right? I'm a rune breaker. When I get mad.
People call me Maverick because I break the runes.
I break the runes. I'm a regular John McCain. Then there's a legend that's out there. So we're going to talk about the origin of the legend. There's a tale of two trolls.
Of course, because we know they exist.
Exactly. Jatta and Katta.
Jatta och Katta.
Yeah.
Jatta, Katta, Elve. Det låter som en sån här hopplek. Jatta, Katta, Elve. Någon sån här päring.
They were said to have conjured the creature through a magical brew.
Okej.
Öl.
För när jag försöker förklara... om jag försöker förklara något jättekonstigt, då brukar jag använda något rimligt.
What? You don't start with trolls?
No!
Where have you been? You were out all night. Well... Jatta and Katta made me a brew that I drank.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened.
It got insane.
It's way nuts. There was a recorded sighting in 1635. And this is what spread the legend.
Okay.
We had the trolls. The legend says that these two trolls made the brew, and it created this sea monster or lake monster, and it's considered a cautionary tale about the unintended consequences of meddling with powerful forces or magic. Jatta and Katta should have left it alone. They shouldn't have made this brew.
They made beer and a beast was born.
This was Systembolaget propaganda. Staten!
Men så de hällde inte brygden i någon, utan de gjorde en dryck och drycken blev monstret. Eller var de drack
they conjured the, or maybe they had this little
rör om i en gryta och sen och så föddes det ett monster ur den. Okay.
That's my I don't know interpretation of it.
That seems like the most probable insane idea.
Yeah. But Jatta and Katta it's not the only mythological story that they're a part of. They're part of other folklore that I did not look any others up, but they're part of this one, and they're always depicted as mischievous characters in other folklore. So they're like, I know how this had to happen. Jatta Katta.
Yeah.
That's probably what kids probably say. That, who ate the candy? Jatta Katta made me eat it. You know.
I've never heard that, but okay, yeah. You're messing with me, okay. Men det är som Loki. He's in Viking.
Marvel.
Yeah, in Viking, he's the mischievous god.
Okay. But a lot of time it's humorous, troublesome situations they get into. Jatta Katta.
Det är som Laurel and Hardy, Helan och halvan.
I
guess you do. I know references from the US you don't even know about.
It's like, oh man, make it black. Say some black shit and I'm all in.
Okay, it's like the Wayans brothers.
Sean and Marlon.
Oh shit. Yeah.
There's different descriptions of the creature, but it's commonly depicted as a serpent-like monster with long body and multiple humps.
Yeah.
On the body.
Huh.
The locals, when they heard about it was like a little bit of fear, a little bit of curiosity, and of course some skepticism. And like many tales of mythical creatures, it sparked fascination and apprehension. Like, don't go in the lake.
Yeah.
Because it might be the Storsjöodjuret.
We had one of those in Nacka. Vi hade sjö som heter Långsjön. Och där fanns det en gädda, you know, like a big fish.
Yeah.
Den var gammelgäddan. Flera år var vi så här. Gammelgäddan kan komma. Lite längre än vad en fisk kan leva.
They bite too.
Yeah. Det var någon som hade blivit biten av den. Så det var så här, gammelgäddan är där. Så det var lite läskigt.
And it could have been the baby of the Storsjöodjuret. Some people believed in the existence of a creature, and then this just kind of made him like, it has to be that. Just like you were talking about especially considering the vastness and the mystery of Lake Storsjö itself.
Okay.
A big, mysterious lake. But then some people were like, this is just some bullshit. Of course.
Yeah.
But then over time, sightings and reports of encounters added to the mystique. People are saying, we were out there and then we saw this fucking thing. And people were genuinely convinced when they hear from these guys who've been on the sea that or been out on the lake. It must be true. And they attribute it, but then some people are like, "Oh no, that was the light off the water." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When they just like UFOs type of thing.
Yeah.
The story of Storsjöodjuret became deeply incorporated into local folklore through oral tradition, storytelling, of course, and cultural practices. The sightings and encounters were reported. The legend grew. And the community kind of embraced it. Now it's like becoming a thing.
Yeah,
like
it's a tourist attraction.
To get known for it.
Yeah, there's some money in this shit.
So then, of course, there's embellishments as well. People are like, "Oh yeah, man, grandma."
That was såklart.
Yeah. I had the fish, and the motherfucking Storsjöodjuret got my shit. There were verbal accounts. And then people started making visual art, like paintings, drawings, sculptures, all dedicated to this creature. There were songs, poems, and other artistic expression.
When is this? Is this like...
It's still the 1700s.
Right.
Where did I lost myself? But basically, it became a part of the cultural identity of the region, and it passed down through generations.
Yeah.
And then we get into the 19th and 20th century when, in 1894, there was a steamship on Lake Storsjön, and it added
a big lake.
And it added a new dimension to the legend of it, because people who were on the ship said they were navigating the lake, and then an unknown creature resembling this description came up on them. And they said they saw the large serpent-like creature with humps coming out of the water, causing commotion and stirring up waves as they were trying to navigate the lake. And then the interest really peaked in, where people were like, "Holy shit!" And there was widespread discussion, and there was debate in the community. And then there were now we had eyewitnesses that all were saying that they saw this, and the locals are starting to tell their stories that probably lies.
Yeah.
And then people started believing more that this thing exists. And then they tried to investigate the incident and search for evidence, but there was no proof found, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Sneaky little animal.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, the incident added a new chapter to the legend of the monster, because now it felt more real than ever.
Right.
And the mystique grew even more. King Oscar II of Sweden and kind of Norway.
That old geezer.
Yeah, he played a significant role in the legend. In 1894, he visited the region around Lake Storsjön, and he was like, "I'm pretty interested in this. Tell me more about it." And so the people said, "The king was here to see our thing.
Yeah,
our thing is real," and it added legitimacy to the folklore. Because if the king went to see it,
but did he see it? That's the thing. That's the thing.
He's like, "Tell me the story."
Ja. Då tror jag på det.
Exactly. And then, so now it went from just a local thing. This made it blow up for real.
Såklart.
Because when the king... So he reportedly, reports say, promised a reward to anyone who could capture and provide evidence of the creature's existence.
Oscar.
So now people are like, "Oh shit, this is the first Palme."
Yeah.
The Palme people didn't have the Palme situation, so now it's the Storsjöodjuret people. And then people started making expeditions and trying to investigate so they could find this elusive, gigantic creature. Increased media coverage, of course, after the king leaves.
Yeah.
And so in Sweden and now internationally, it started getting news about this Loch Ness type of thing.
Yeah.
And the newspapers and magazines, they all reported on this royal visit and the hunt for this animal, and it just made it more famous and notorious.
Was Quint from Jaws there?
We're going to need a bigger boat. Bring the Vasa. In 1986, we're fast forwarding to 1986, a highly publicized expedition was organized to search for the creature.
Nere på djupet mer liksom.
Yeah. Jan Ove Sundberg was the leader of this expedition, and they aimed to uncover evidence of the creature's existence through scientific investigation.
Var de så pass smarta att de förstod att inget djur förmodligen lever så här länge och de letade efter kvarleven åtminstone? Eller trodde de att de skulle hitta bevis på att det fanns och levde?
Yeah, maybe it could be like some, you know, I don't know. They did employ advanced equipment and techniques for underwater exploration.
Okay.
They had sonar devices, underwater cameras, and they scanned the depths of Lake Storsjö. The goal was to capture photographic or sonar evidence of the creature. Mm-hmm. They didn't provide... Yeah, I'm sorry. Spoiler alert!
Wow.
They didn't provide conclusive evidence of the creature's existence. Some sonar readings came back, though. And they were like, that could have been it. But it was inconclusive. But it didn't say it's not there. And that's all people kind of need.
Ja, då fan. Den finns.
And saying it could be it. We can't say definitely. But there was a lot of media attention around this expedition. And then it renewed a lot of interest that had died down since that. It's been almost 100 years since the 1894 thing.
Right.
But there was no proof. People wanted proof. And they were just like, we just don't know.
It's a 50-50 situation.
And then they interviewed the expedition people, asking them, and the locals, and they're trying to figure out how much of this legend could be true. They were trying to get more perspective on it and explore the fascination of the legend. Even though I'm thinking people just don't want this to die down, man. It's more fun if it's a possibility.
Of course. Ja. Herregud.
Jan Ove Sundberg was interviewed and to discuss the expedition, but it was inconclusive, of course, the expedition.
Yeah.
And he said it bit him. No, I'm just kidding.
Men sen läkte det jättefort och jag var så här, jag kan inte bevisa det längre. Men jag hade ett bett här.
And of course, local residents said they had seen it. So they were like, interview me too. So they talked to them too. And then they talked to people. Part of it was interviewing experts in folklore, marine biology, cryptozoology. People who could be like, this is not possible. Or they were also asked to give insight on this and other lake monster legends, because that's not even the only one in Sweden.
Oh, really?
This is just the biggest one in Sweden.
Yeah.
But they wanted to get an explanation. Okay, people saw something. What could it be if it's not this thing that we're saying it should be? But, of course, it's still all inconclusive, and it's still considered just folklore.
Yeah.
And it was a diverse range of reactions publicly, or the Swedish people. Some people were skeptical. Some people were still curious and determined for more answers. And some people just said it's folklore and fun, you know.
Yeah.
Then the local municipality of Östersund, which is near Lake Storsjö, introduced a formal prohibition against the harming or killing
of Storsjöodjuret.
Yes. And it was intended to protect the creature and preserve its status as a symbol of local identity and pride.
And you know what? Ni får inte förolämpa tomten heller.
If you punch Santa, we will fuck you up.
Two things. Don't harm the beast.
But it was it's so stupid. But it was now an iconic figure in local folklore and tourism.
Yeah.
Because there was visitors coming to check out the lake and see, and there was a lot of economic activity now.
Yeah.
In the area. So killing or harming the creature could damage that. So
för säkerhets skull.
Just if you run into it, don't kill it, all right? It hasn't killed any humans. In 2002, a controversial proposal emerged when a local unnamed entrepreneur, expressed interest in obtaining the eggs of the Storsjöodjuret.
The eggs?
He was like, he offered a substantial financial reward to anyone who could capture the creature's eggs. So he could, I guess, have his own. I don't know. And then the public debate came out, and there were people criticizing him. They said that there were conservationists that opposed the idea. They said it endangers the creature.
Yeah, and also think of the mother's feelings. That's harming. That's harming.
That's harmful.
Yes.
What is this guy?
Yeah.
And they said it could disrupt the delicate ecological balance of the lake. To me, that makes more sense, though.
Yeah.
Going in there fucking around looking for eggs.
Yeah.
But they didn't want to mess up the population of these animals.
Of course.
And they didn't want to mess up the tourism. Mm-hmm. So it was met with strong resistance, and there's no evidence that, I mean, he didn't pay anybody because obviously they didn't find eggs, but there's no proof that anybody actually tried to find them.
Okay.
I don't think people took him that seriously.
No.
There was, as I said, there was a tourism boom around Lake Storsjö. Over the years, the presence has attracted curious visitors and enthusiasts. I'm sure there's people that, like the people who like to go see trains, there's probably lake monster people.
Yeah.
Enthusiasts.
Trains and monsters.
I want to take the train to see the monster. But there's eyewitness accounts are shown at the. You know what? I went to the what's it called in in Nevada or New Mexico? What's it called?
Area 51?
Yeah, not Area 51, but the other one. Yeah, near Area 51. Yeah. There's a little town that's based on alien stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It was so crazy. I went there with my son on that road trip, and this reminds me of that. Because everything around there, you can see it's a full economy on Area 51 type stuff.
Yeah.
And I was in there, and I started drinking the Kool-Aid. I read this story about an encounter.
Okay.
And I was like, it was on the wall in this alien museum. My son's walking around looking at stuff, and I was just like, wow, I think this could be.
But what was the Kool-Aid thing?
That's a saying when you start believing stuff.
Oh, okay. You drank the Kool-Aid. Oh, because the sect where they committed suicide.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
So I started like going along with it. I started believing, and I had to step out of there. Quick Google search and bring me back to reality. I can see this happening, man. You go there, like, maybe there is a monster. But there's souvenir shops. There's merchandise.
Yeah.
There's there's even a monument of this thing on the lake.
Good for them.
Yeah, but the local economy is boosted by this, and people interested in cryptozoology, folklore, and outdoor adventures, they all go and check it out.
Huh.
There is a Storsjöodjuret Day.
Really?
Known as Storsjöodjuret.
Is it a Swedish day or is it Jämtland's?
It's an annual event celebrated in Östersund.
Right.
And its surrounding areas. The inaugural day was August 21st, 1986, the same year that they did their first expedition.
Yeah.
And normally takes place on August 21st. I don't think it's like a day off, of course. But it's dedicated to the legendary creature, and it's said to, which is said to inhabit this lake. During this day, various activities and festivities are organized to commemorate the folklore surrounding the lake monster. These include guided boat tours.
Of course.
On Lake Storsjö, which is probably nice. Storytelling sessions. About sightings and encounters with the creature. That's how I got this.
Pass.
There's exhibitions featuring artwork and artifacts related to the legend. Mm-hmm. And lectures and presentations by experts discussing the history and cultural significance, which I think is good because we're doing it right now.
Yeah.
The local businesses participate, offering special promotions. Buy a car. 2% APR, you get this car. They get discounts on the themed merchandise, stuff like that. And there's some takes on Swedish cuisine. It's not a meatball. Storsjöodjurets ball.
Of course. You only get 2.
Yeah. They're big and...
What about the guy ahead of me? There's a lot of beasts.
And but that day serves for a way for the residents and visitors to celebrate the folklore and the natural beauty of the lake. It's said to be a really beautiful lake. The interest in it remains strong even now in 2024.
Sure.
There's still sightings. There's still been sightings.
Är det så? Fortfarande folk som säger att de ser det.
Reported and shared on social media. I almost went in the rabbit hole, man. There's a Facebook group.
Oh, really?
I almost went in and looked at it, but I said I will not.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
I don't want to drink the Kool-Aid. So the legend is kept alive, especially in the digital age. You know, people are going to be... there's probably hoax videos and shit out there.
Såklart, ja.
And then there's Storsjöodjuret Society. And there's other groups that continue to investigate sightings and promote the legend of this lake monster.
Tror du att de tror på det liksom? Eller tror du att de vill bara ha en hobby?
Probably have a hobby.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a very elusive, gigantic, elusive creature.
Yeah.
Some people say that it is a type of, I didn't write it down, but there's a type of fish that they think it could be.
Yeah.
That just...
För jag tänker också det att så här, om jag har tänkt på frågan ett tag. Tror du att det någon gång har funnits en ganska stor fisk eller orm, vattenorm eller något som någon har sett och bara shit? För man tänker, vi har ju inte utforskat haven ordentligt. No. Det här är ju bara killgissningar, men som jag har hört det, vi vet inte vad som är på djupet. Right. Och nu är det här för sig bara en sjö, men det är en stor jävla sjö. Och det är klart att det kan ha varit någon jävla art som, I don't know, could have been something.
Yeah, back in the 1600s. Yeah.
Inte som en drake eller något, but just a big thing.
Flying animal. Yeah.
Just a big flying animal. Fire-breathing animal. Who went for a swim and never got up.
But some people do firmly believe in its existence. And they cite personal experiences and stories passed down through generations as these things happen. Mm-hmm. And then, as you can probably tell in my voice, I'm skeptical. You can put me in the camp of people that's like, come on, man.
Well, of course. I mean, eller vad är ett odjur? Vad är ett odjur för något? Is it a, like, jag kan ta ställning till om de säger så här, nej men det är en art, vi tror att det kan ha varit den här fisken, den kan ha blivit onormalt stor, den fanns under 10 år och sen har den bara levt på den myten. Eller säger man, nej, det finns ett odjur med magiska krafter och...
It knows when the camera's on it.
Ja, och om den inte får någon att bli kär i den innan klockan 12 på sin 30-årsdag så dör den. Alltså, what is a beast? What is an... I don't define it and then I can have an opinion.
I think we can end it by saying it's a mythical creature. That's all.
That's great.
Until you bring this thing up out of the water or something or get some actual... photo evidence or something. It's a mythical creature that has created this whole thing around it that's pretty good and fun.
It's a water dragon until proven otherwise.
But of course it's never been officially found or documented, but that doesn't necessarily mean it doesn't exist.
Havet är djupt.
It could mean it's very good at hiding. Mm-hmm. And that is the story of Storsjöodjuret.
Mycket bra. Clap, clap, clap. Det där var högst underhållande. Det är så typiskt att folk, det skapar sån... Det är klart att det kommer ro ut några och bara, vad var det där? Vad var det där? Yeah. Så det? De åker ut och tänker att de ska se någonting. Det är klart att de kommer se någonting. It's fascinating.
Man. I wouldn't swim in the lake though.
No. I mean, of course not.
Even I don't believe. I'll be like, well, no, pass on it.
Ja. Herregud, jag är säkra för det osäkra.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank y'all for checking this episode out of Teach Me Sweden. It's been fun. You can send suggestions if you like. Mm-hmm. Send it in Swedish to Erik or English to me. teachmesweden@gmail.com is the email for that. And you can join us on Patreon and subscribe and give some cash to your favorite podcast.
Money to us.
Hard working.
Patreon up, people.
Yeah, man. You get ad-free episodes and extra episodes and video content, stuff like that. So... you also just get to support us. We appreciate it. Leave some reviews. Talk about how great we are and all that stuff. That helps as well.
Yeah. But only great reviews.
Yes. Yeah. Don't do no bullshit. All right.
Det behövs inget annat. Nej.
All right. Well, thanks for checking it out. It has been Jonathan Rollins
och Erik Broström
teaching you Sweden.
Fred.